A cricket player gets dropped from his team 3 times, then creates one shot that makes him $10 million. Stay till the end to see how he spends this money today and why his latest decision will shock you completely. Right now, as you watch this video, TM Dilshan is sitting on a fortune of $10 million, and his story will change everything you think you know about failure and success. This man was kicked out of his cricket team not once, not twice, but 3 times. His own family told him cricket was a waste of time. Newspaper writers called him a failed talent. Cricket experts said he didn't have the mental strength for international cricket, but today, he's one of the richest cricketers alive, and the secret behind his wealth will absolutely blow your mind. Young Dilshan sits alone in his small room, tears streaming down his face. The Sri Lankan cricket selectors have just told him he's not good enough for the national team. This is the 3rd time they've crushed his dreams. His father, who is Malay, and his mother, who is Sinhalese, never supported his cricket ambitions anyway. They believed sports were just a distraction from real life. The media had already written his cricket obituary. Former players questioned whether he had what it takes to handle pressure. Everyone had given up on him, and for the first time in his life, Dilshan was ready to give up on himself. But here's where this story takes its first incredible turn. The boy crying in that room wasn't even using his real name. He was born Tuan Muhammad Dilshan, and he practiced Islam until he reached 16 years old. Then he made a decision that would change his entire life trajectory. He converted to Buddhism and completely transformed his identity. This wasn't just about changing religions, this was about becoming a completely new person. And this same transformation mindset would later become the foundation of his $10 million empire. Between 2001 and 2003, Dilshan faced what many consider the darkest period any professional cricket player can endure. The selectors kept dropping him from the national squad. They relegated him to the Sri Lanka A team, which in cricket terms is basically exile. It's where promising careers go to die, and most players never find their way back to the international stage. Cricket journalists wrote articles declaring his career finished. Respected former players publicly stated that he lacked the psychological fortitude required for international cricket. The rejection wasn't just professional, it was personal, systematic, and brutal. During this period, Dilshan questioned everything about himself. He wondered if his parents were right about cricket being a waste of time. He considered giving up the sport entirely and pursuing a conventional career. The financial pressure was immense because he wasn't earning any significant money from cricket. His confidence was at rock bottom, and he felt like he was letting down everyone who had ever believed in him. But sometimes, life's greatest victories emerge from its most devastating defeats. In what seemed like a desperate, last-ditch effort, the team management made a decision that nobody saw coming. They decided to try Dilshan as an opening batsman against Pakistan. This wasn't based on any strategic insight or careful analysis, it was simply their final attempt before writing him off completely. Opening the batting in international cricket is one of the most pressure-filled positions in all of sports. You face the fastest bowlers when the ball is new and dangerous. You set the tone for your entire team's performance. Most players spend years preparing for this responsibility, but when Dilshan walked out to open the innings for the first time, something magical happened that defied all logic and expectations. He felt completely different. The pressure that had previously crushed him now energized him. His approach to batting transformed overnight. His confidence didn't just return, it exploded to levels he had never experienced before. From that single match, Dilshan evolved from a struggling middle-order player into one of the most feared opening batsmen in world cricket. His strike rate improved dramatically. His average climbed steadily. Most importantly for our story today, his earning potential multiplied by 10 times almost instantly. This position change didn't just revive his career, it launched him into cricket's financial stratosphere. As an opening batsman, he became more valuable to teams, more attractive to sponsors, and more marketable to television networks. But the real game changer was still coming, and it would involve one of the most audacious shots in cricket history. During one particular match, Dilshan attempted something that looked absolutely insane to everyone watching: A fast bowler delivered a quick, dangerous ball aimed at his body. Instead of defending or playing it conventionally, Dilshan did something unprecedented. He got into position and scooped the ball over the wicketkeeper's head for a boundary. The entire stadium fell silent for a moment. Even his own teammates thought he had completely lost his mind. Cricket commentators didn't know how to react because they had never seen anything like it before. That single shot became known worldwide as the Dilscoop, and it didn't just change Dilshan's career, it revolutionized cricket itself. Today, 20 years later, players across all formats and all countries use variations of this shot. But back then, it was completely revolutionary. Television networks showed endless replays of the Dilscoop. Cricket highlight reels featured it prominently. Fans started attending matches specifically hoping to witness this shot in person. Sponsors began throwing money at Dilshan because he represented something unique in a sport that had become predictable. Think about the genius of this innovation. In a world where thousands of cricket players compete for attention and contracts, Dilshan created something that belonged exclusively to him. The Dilscoop wasn't just a batting technique, it was a brand, a trademark, a marketing goldmine. This single shot probably added millions of dollars to his career earnings because it made him irreplaceable and unforgettable. Even today, whenever cricket historians discuss innovative batting, the Dilscoop gets mentioned alongside the game's greatest technical advances. Now let's dive into the numbers that will make your head spin. Dilshan's IPL earnings alone exceeded $1.6 million, and this was just one component of his income empire. In 2008, Delhi Daredevils paid him $120,000 for a few weeks of cricket. By 2013, Royal Challengers Bangalore was offering him $410,000 for the same period. That represents more than triple growth in just 5 years, and it shows how his market value skyrocketed as his reputation grew. But here's what most people completely miss about cricket's financial ecosystem. The IPL represented just one revenue stream in Dilshan's diversified income portfolio. He was simultaneously earning substantial amounts from international match fees, performance bonuses, endorsement deals, appearance fees, tournament prize money, and brand partnerships. When you reach elite status in international cricket, money flows from multiple directions simultaneously. His international career statistics paint a picture of sustained excellence that translated directly into sustained earnings. 330 ODI matches producing 10,290 runs and 22 centuries. Each of these matches came with significant financial rewards. When Sri Lanka reached the 2011 Cricket World Cup final, every team member received substantial bonus payments, but Dilshan, as one of their star performers, earned even more through individual performance incentives. Here's something that will completely change how you think about his earning power. Dilshan wasn't just a specialist batsman competing in a crowded market. He was what cricket calls a genuine all-rounder, who could bat, bowl, keep wickets, and field at international standards. In professional sports, versatility equals exponential earning potential, because you provide multiple solutions to team management. Dilshan took 106 ODI wickets with his bowling, making him valuable as both a batsman and a bowler. This dual-threat capability made teams willing to pay premium prices for his services. The financial impact of this versatility cannot be overstated. While specialist players earn good money, multi-skilled athletes like Dilshan command rates that are often double or triple what single-skill players receive. Teams budget differently for players who can contribute across multiple disciplines because they offer strategic flexibility and better value for money invested. Despite earning millions throughout his career, Dilshan faced significant financial pressures that most people never see or understand. His first marriage to Nilanka Vithanaji ended in a complicated and expensive divorce. The court system ordered him to pay substantial ongoing support, approximately $2,400 annually, to his ex-wife and son. These payments continue even today, representing a significant long-term financial commitment that reduces his available income. The divorce proceedings themselves were financially devastating in ways that extend beyond the settlement amount. Legal costs alone consumed hundreds of thousands of dollars over several years. Court appearances, lawyer fees, document preparation, and related expenses created a financial drain that persisted long after the emotional trauma had healed. This experience taught Dilshan expensive lessons about protecting wealth during personal relationships. In 2008, Dilshan married Sri Lankan actress Manjula Thalini, and together they have 2 daughters. This means he currently supports 4 children across 2 separate family structures, creating ongoing financial obligations that require careful planning and substantial resources. Education costs, healthcare expenses, housing, and lifestyle maintenance for multiple families represent a significant portion of his annual budget, even with $10 million in accumulated wealth. But in November 2024, at age 48, Dilshan made a decision that shocked the entire cricket world and revealed aspects of his character that few people expected. He announced his intention to enter Sri Lankan politics by contesting parliamentary elections from Kalutara district. This wasn't a casual decision or a publicity stunt. It represented a fundamental shift in his life priorities that would have massive financial implications. To qualify for political office in Sri Lanka, Dilshan had to make a revelation that surprised even his closest followers. He disclosed that he had been holding Australian citizenship for several years, making him a dual citizen without most people knowing. The legal requirements for political candidacy forced him to renounce his Australian citizenship, a decision that probably cost him millions of dollars in lost opportunities. Australian citizenship provides access to superior investment markets, comprehensive social security benefits, business opportunities, and financial protections that aren't available to non-citizens. By giving up this status for political eligibility, Dilshan demonstrated that his motivations had evolved beyond pure financial considerations. This sacrifice suggests a level of commitment to public service that goes deeper than most people initially understood. Why would someone worth $10 million choose to enter politics, especially when parliamentary salaries in Sri Lanka are a fraction of what he earned during his cricket career? The answer reveals something profound about Dilshan's personal evolution and his understanding of true success. He had reached a level of financial security where money was no longer his primary motivating factor. Instead, he wanted to leverage his fame, resources, and influence to serve ordinary people and create a legacy that extended beyond cricket achievements. His political campaign provided fascinating insights into his character and priorities. During public rallies, people repeatedly asked why he would leave comfortable retirement to enter the challenging world of politics. His responses consistently emphasized his belief that successful individuals have an obligation to contribute to society's betterment. He saw politics as a platform for using his celebrity status and financial resources to address problems that affected regular citizens. Now let's examine how Dilshan managed to maintain and grow his $10 million wealth for 9 years after retirement, because this is where his story becomes a masterclass in financial management. Statistics show that approximately 70% of professional athletes experience serious financial difficulties within 5 years of retirement. They spend carelessly during peak earning years, make poor investment decisions, fall victim to fraudulent schemes, or simply fail to plan for life after sports. Dilshan represents the opposite extreme, an athlete who clearly made intelligent financial decisions during his playing career and continued growing his wealth after retirement. This suggests he had professional financial advisors, diversified investment strategies, and the discipline to live below his means even while earning millions. Real estate investments probably form the foundation of his wealth preservation strategy. With properties in both Sri Lanka and Australia, he benefited from 2 different property markets while generating rental income from multiple sources. Real estate provides the dual advantages of regular cash flow through rent and long-term capital appreciation as property values increase over time. His property portfolio likely generates enough monthly rental income to cover his family's living expenses without touching his principal investment amounts. Here's a financial concept that most people don't understand about wealth preservation. With $10 million invested conservatively at 5% annual returns, Dilshan generates approximately $500,000 in passive income every year. This means he can maintain his current lifestyle indefinitely without depleting his core wealth. The money makes money, creating a self-sustaining financial ecosystem that provides security for multiple generations. The Dilscoop continues benefiting him financially even today, though not through direct royalties or licensing fees. His association with this revolutionary shot keeps him relevant in cricket circles, creating ongoing opportunities for commentary work, coaching positions, brand partnerships, and cricket academy ventures. His innovation from 20 years ago still generates income streams in the present, demonstrating how a single creative breakthrough can provide lifetime benefits. When comparing Dilshan's wealth to other Sri Lankan cricket legends, his financial success becomes even more impressive. Lasith Malinga accumulated approximately $15 million, but continued earning from various T20 leagues after international retirement. Mahela Jayawardene, who transitioned successfully into coaching, has accumulated around $12 million. Angelo Matthews, despite a longer playing career, is worth approximately $8 million. Dilshan's $10 million net worth places him firmly among Sri Lankan cricket's financial elite. Behind the scenes, managing $10 million across multiple countries requires sophisticated professional support. Dilshan likely employs teams of financial advisors, tax specialists, investment managers, legal counsel, and accountants who work continuously to optimize his wealth preservation and growth strategies. These services cost hundreds of thousands of dollars annually, but they're essential for protecting assets from market volatility, tax obligations, and economic uncertainties. His investment strategy probably involves diversification across multiple asset classes and geographic markets: Australian stock market investments, Sri Lankan real estate holdings, international mutual funds, government bonds, and possibly some alternative investments like precious metals or cryptocurrency. This diversification protects his wealth from economic problems in any single country or market sector. The timing of his political entry demonstrates the same strategic thinking that characterized his cricket career. At 48, he's young enough to potentially serve in politics for decades while being experienced enough to command immediate respect and credibility. If successful in politics, he could create entirely new income streams and expand his influence far beyond what he achieved in cricket. His children's financial futures are secured through intelligent wealth planning that extends beyond his own lifetime. With $10 million properly invested and managed, there's sufficient capital to provide excellent education for all 4 children, fund their business ventures or career choices, and still leave substantial inheritance for future generations. This represents true generational wealth building that will benefit his family for decades to come. The monthly support payments to his ex-wife, while representing a significant ongoing expense, actually demonstrate character traits that enhance his reputation in business and political circles. Many wealthy individuals attempt to avoid or minimize their financial obligations, but Dilshan consistently honors his commitments even when they're expensive. This reliability probably helps him in business relationships and adds credibility to his political aspirations. His conversion from Islam to Buddhism at age 16 shows the same thoughtful decision-making pattern that guided his cricket career and financial choices. This wasn't an impulsive religious change, but a carefully considered transformation that aligned with his personal values and life goals. The same analytical approach probably influenced his investment decisions throughout his cricket career. Looking at his retirement timing reveals another strategically smart decision. He stepped away from international cricket in 2016 while still performing at high levels, preserving his reputation and maintaining his market value for post-cricket opportunities. Many athletes play beyond their peak performance years and damage their legacy in pursuit of additional earnings. Dilshan retired at the optimal moment, maintaining his brand value and earning potential. His relationship with Royal Challengers Bangalore proved particularly profitable because it associated him with one of cricket's most popular and marketable teams. Playing alongside global superstars like Virat Kohli and A.B. de Villiers, Dilshan became part of cricket's most entertaining franchise. This association with RCB's brand probably added millions to his overall earning potential through increased visibility and marketing opportunities. The evolution of his cricket roles from wicketkeeper to opening batsman to team captain demonstrates remarkable adaptability that maximized his earning potential throughout his career. Each role change brought increased responsibility and higher compensation. His willingness to reinvent himself multiple times during his career extended his playing life and multiplied his income opportunities. His fielding excellence often gets overlooked when discussing his overall value, but it was crucial to his earning power. Teams pay premium prices for players who contribute across multiple disciplines. Dilshan's reliable catching and athletic fielding made him significantly more valuable than batting specialists. This multi-skill approach provides lessons for anyone building their career in any field. The pressure of representing Sri Lankan cricket during his peak years was immense, but he handled it brilliantly while capitalizing on the marketing opportunities it created. Being the face of your national team comes with substantial endorsement deals and appearance fees. Dilshan leveraged this responsibility by maintaining consistently high performance standards and professional behavior that made him attractive to sponsors. His commentary work during retirement demonstrates another income stream that utilizes his cricket expertise while providing steady revenue. Expert commentary can generate substantial income for decades after playing career's end. His insights about batting techniques and game situations make him valuable to television networks worldwide, creating ongoing earning opportunities. The contrast between his humble beginnings and current wealth illustrates the transformative power of persistence combined with talent. From a family that initially opposed his cricket dreams to becoming one of the sport's wealthiest players, shows what's possible when someone refuses to accept limitations imposed by others. His decision to renounce Australian citizenship for political eligibility represents a sacrifice that most people wouldn't make. Australian citizenship provides access to superior investment markets, comprehensive social security benefits, and business opportunities that aren't available elsewhere. Giving up these advantages for Sri Lankan politics proves his genuine commitment to public service over personal financial gain. Today, as Dilshan continues his political journey, his $10 million net worth provides the independence to make decisions based on principles rather than financial necessity. Whether he succeeds in politics or eventually returns to cricket-related activities, he has already achieved something more valuable than money: the freedom to choose purpose over profit. His story teaches us that extraordinary success often emerges from extraordinary failure. The boy who was rejected 3 times by cricket selectors, who changed his name and religion, who invented a shot that revolutionized cricket, proves that our biggest victories frequently follow our most devastating defeats. With transformation, innovation, intelligent financial planning, and the courage to reinvent yourself completely, remarkable success becomes possible regardless of how many times you initially fail. Subscribe now, because Dilshan's journey from cricket outcast to $10 million politician is just beginning, and his next chapter might be the most surprising one yet.